Give it a minute to catch up onto the YouTube.
Wonder how many people shit in their pants right now.
Oh, yeah. I at least got one person watching. It's probably Lasso or you.
I'm in there, so it could be me.
Do 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 do. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go drop this somewhere. Hold on. I'm gonna start this match anyways. Alright, well, it's been 5 minutes. So, here's the deal. people want to sit there, bitch because I don't stream, right? Well, I can go back to 2 years ago when I started on 2K17. I got more views than even on 2K18 than I've gotten since I started GHW on this one. Even on SmackDown, which me and Psych host on the SmackDown Raw segment, for the people that were drafted to SmackDown, if you guys ain't gonna show up to watch the content, I gotta rethink about what I'm gonna do. So where that goes, I don't know. I'm not gonna give up, but I'm not gonna sit here and let y'all walk over me. I'm not gonna sit here and put my time if no one's gonna enjoy it. Not trying to be a dick. I'm just being honest with you. Like, it's depressing when I go put time into putting the show together and y'all don't show up. Y'all want to sit there and complain that your characters don't get used. Your character don't get used because
WrestleMania main events and settled a lot of
what's the point of me putting the effort in? I don't know, just a few words from few thoughts, you know.
The following contest is an Elimination Chamber match. Making his way to the ring from Kill Devil Hill, North Carolina, weighing in at 280 pounds, the real deal, Cole Pierce.
Elimination Chamber match coming up. And Corey, what should we be on the lookout for here in this one? Well, to put it bluntly, somebody's going to get hurt.
I don't even know if I
tonight.
should say this.
There is no way
Oh,
around
go for it, Laszlo. You're fine.
What happens when you agree to step foot inside the Elimination Chamber?
I'm not trying to steal from Vito's thunder here, but I am going to add to it just because of the simple fact that this has been probably one of the big things boiling on my mind, as well as a few other people. I'm not going to call no names. I'm not going to put them on blast because that's not what I do. But I will say this. If anybody knows how hard this game is, whether it be 2K, GTA, Red Dead, whatever game you stream or you record or whatever,
but the 100+ competitors,
every single one of you guys that have subscribed to Vito's, Sykes, mine, or who the fook ever you subscribe to, the same. Oh, shut up. Hold on, let me turn that shit down. Oh.
And his opponent, from Virginia, weighing in at 220
the biggest
pounds,
thing
the
is
enforcer,
you all
the
know what it takes.
hardcore
You all
icon.
know the effort that gets put in. And I'm not saying this just for Vito, not saying this for Psych, not saying this just for myself, but I'm saying this for everybody that's been a part of this since all of us got together.
Predict in a match like this is complete unpredictability. You just never know what's going to
Put
happen.
nobody on blast. When you look at it, how would you guys feel if you put in the time and effort to make something, to put life into something,
I can't believe the superstars involved.
to bring it up to standard where people would actually enjoy it? How the hell would you guys feel if somebody stopped showing up to your stuff or coming by your stuff, but they go to one of your friends and say, oh, well, so-and-so is not streaming or so-and-so is not putting out videos anymore? Like, how would you feel if somebody done that to y'all?
From Chicago, Illinois,
I mean, am I wrong here?
258 pounds, Samurai Young.
We're looking at maybe trying to get the interstate open back up.
I mean, I'm not putting nobody out there, but it's just in general. Like, how would you guys feel if people just stopped showing up to your stuff?
Yep, and that's how it started growing for me too. That's why I don't stream that much also, and I just really focus on work and editing videos and editing to turn them into uploads and stuff. I'm taking my time with them and not really rushing them, because I don't feel like I have need to rush to the fact that even my views dropped a lot too. And I don't get as many people in my streams as I used to. I have a lot of people streaming over me and all that. So my way to cut that out is just not stream. Just edit and upload.
And I mean, I don't stream. But I've been in your stream, Psych. I've been in Vito's streams. And I've seen the difference in between the two. Like, okay, take for example, last IPCW pay-per-view. Let's rewind back to this. Last IPCW pay-per-view that we done. Granted, I cannot speak fully on this situation because I was not there the entire time. Because I had other stuff going on. But I will say I noticed the difference of when Psych was streaming, he had about 15, 16 people in the stream at one point. And then when the stream ended, and Vito wanted to pick up where IPCW left off to kind of carry the storyline for GHW, as they've done for so long in the past. When Vito started streaming, what did Vito have? Like 4 people. And out of the 15 people that watched Psych stream, 2 of those people were myself and Psych when Vito started streaming. So my question to you guys is, what the hell's the issue here? Like, we all support each other. Or, you know, we all want to support each other. Granted, you know, not everybody's going to be able to show up to every stream. Not everybody's going to be able to watch every video.
One goal. Survive the chamber.
I have noticed, and I mean no disrespect, or, you know, I mean no ill will toward anybody. That's why I say I'm not putting nobody on blast, but I have noticed over the past couple of months blatant disregard for the other streamers and content creators in this supposed community that we have. And when I say blatant disregard, I mean going back to the fact of people streaming over top of each other, you know, people saying they're going to show up to streams or saying they're going to do this to help somebody, and then it doesn't get done. I mean, come on, guys. We all want to support each other and look out for each other, but how do you expect other people to help you when you don't help them?
Exactly, just like, you know, Vito used to, a year ago on PHW, 106 views, 63 views, 82 views, 101 views. Now, you go to Vito now, 12 views, 36 views, 10 views, 18 views, 13 views, 13 views, and then nobody watching this watch live.
But, and that brings up a point that we were just talking about. Where the hell is everybody?
Like, like I said, like, I put how I felt out there, like...
Yeah. I'm just saying, you know.
Well, yeah. And I mean, you're simple like that. You're gonna say what you gotta say and get it out of there. Go ahead, Psych. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
And just like me, a year ago, I was getting 200 views, almost 300 views, and all that. But now my last few videos. All right, let's start.
They're not even breaking what, 15, 16?
No, they are. Went from going almost 200, maybe 180 at the least, and 300, you know, normal, to 88 views, 37 views, 36 views, 34 views, 37 views, 36 views. Oh, and then we got 166. Okay, well, thought it was gonna go good. Oh, back to 57 views, 128 views, 98 views, 122 views. Okay, things starting to pick up. 44 views. Okay. 19 views. Oh, okay. You know, that pretty much shows us, you know, that y'all just don't care. Why should we even put up the content, pretty much? And that's why I'm not streaming no more, and that's why, you know, I'm letting my energy and my passion get back to where it was, and I'm not focusing on what I used to, where I used to focus on trying to fit as many subscribers in one card as I can, and have as many matches in the card as I can, that way as fit as many people in. I'm not focusing on triple threats and fatal 4-ways and 8-man tags and all that. That way I can fit as many teams and people as I can. No, I have 3 episodes that's being edited right now. I'm about to record a 4th one, and one has 5 matches in it. The next has, I think, 3, maybe 4 matches in it, and most of them are single matches. And I'm focusing on more of a storyline now.
Here's what's going on, Nightmare Queen. It really don't apply to a few people. Like, I go back, look at comments. You're there.
Here we go.
But
these two superstars the first to get going in this elimination
the main thing. The main thing we're talking about is the people that when we stream or we put out content, like they sit there and they ask, well, when are we going to be putting a match? Or as of lately, the people that come into the streams, they say, oh, are we going to have a match tonight? And Psych or Vito goes, unfortunately, no, you don't have a match tonight, but stick around and watch what happens. What do? They leave immediately. They don't even stick around to watch to see if they're in a match. If they get told they're not in a match card, they're gone. They're done.
Exactly, just like how a lot of people says, oh, there's that replay factor. Yes, the replay factor is there. But like I brought up, in Vito's last stream that he did, he has 98 subscribers, right? 93 subscribers, sorry. 93 subscribers. And he filmed an episode of GHW 2 weeks ago. That gave people 2 weeks to watch his last stream on their free time. And out of the 93 people that subscribed to him, only 12 of them watched.
And the slam.
Which in retrospect tells Vito that nobody's watching his shit.
So no one cares.
Except for the devoted people. Yeah. And it doesn't apply to some people. And let me throw that out there like Vito did. This does not apply to some people. And you know who you are. But the biggest thing that all 3 of us are trying to stress, well, this is mainly Vito's video, but we kind of just put our shovels in the pile here. The biggest thing that we're trying to stress is if you guys really show or claim to show the support or whatever it is you do, I mean, don't complain when somebody's not streaming or putting people in match cards or what have, or you're not included on something. Because damn it, this takes a lot of effort by not only us, but you guys as well. If you don't put in the effort to show us that you want to be involved, we're not going to put in the time and effort to make things better for you guys, and we're not going to put our time and effort into striving to make something big. I'm going to kind of give you guys a little bit of a throwback. How many of you guys, if there's enough people in the comments, how many of you guys remember when me and Psych started IPCW?
I definitely remember.
How many of you guys remember when we started that with 20, 25, 30 subscribers?
Yeah, this is way too early
like,
going for the win. Putting it all on the line.
Because I'm Psych and me, like, we had this competition going for the longest of, the question was, who could get to 100 subscribers first?
He looks for it once again.
Yeah.
The old head scissor, but he's got to capitalize now. He's a long way from a 3 count.
Like I said, it
clearly not enough damage.
Really, it's all about.
Nailed it. That's what he was looking for, Michael. There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
This whole people not wanting to show up. I understand, like, there's that replay factor, but that effort that I put into putting in a match card, I could honestly be out working. I do a lot of.
I mean, I get most people, some of us don't have jobs. I personally don't, because I legally can't. But at the same time, I do have other stuff I do during the day.
And it's just one of those things that we're trying to make things better, but it just doesn't seem like people care.
He's going for the pin. He's a long way from the
Sorry, I had to switch mics like halfway through that sentence.
No, you're fine.
But I hate to see these two awesome guys done like this, because when I started this, I didn't know shit about what I was doing.
He's got him covered.
I can't even tell you what I've learned from.
Watch out here. He caught him slipping.
I can't even tell you the amount of stuff I've learned from these two. And I've been doing this for longer than them.
But can he follow up here?
Oh, I mean, I probably ain't been doing it longer, that much longer, but I've been consistent a lot longer. But some of it just didn't get uploaded to YouTube. So it just goes to show, like, it takes a lot of support from the fan base, and if the fan base is not supportive, the creator doesn't have the drive and the motivation to do what the creator does, because the fan base is not showing that they want to see something change.
Does he not want to win?
And for people just joining us, as they talk about what are we going to do,
Nobody controls the pace
it's like, I don't know, because I sit here, I put in the effort to put together a show, Psych does, but nobody wants to watch it. I literally, to get people in here, I had to go say something on the YouTube community channel. Somebody tell me about that.
Here it comes, guys. Look at this. Oh my. Kick out at 2. That may have been a slow count. I don't believe it. He refuses to lose. How'd he do that? I don't know, Michael, but good thing.
Well,
I don't think he could have taken
and this brings up a whole nother topic I was discussing with certain two people the other day. I'm not going to throw them out there, but they know who they are. And it's not bad. So first, let me throw that one out there. This isn't bad. This isn't bashing on YouTube. But when I put the community server together, it was meant for not just me,
not just Vito, not just Psych, you know, not just you two, but it was meant for all of us to communicate with our subscribers and our fan base. And it might have taken me a couple of months to get it set up to where, you know, it could be usable by everybody. But when I look and I see other servers, now understandably, before I proceed, yeah, you have your own Discord servers. I have no disrespect with that. But when I look at other servers and see the other servers are getting more traffic than the community Discord, that kind of makes me feel bad because I'm the creator of it. But at the same time, you know, it's not being used because of the simple fact that everybody else is using everybody else's servers to get public information out there or lists or anything like that out there for their shows and things like that. But nobody's coming into the community server and getting with the other content creators and talking to them. They're all talking amongst themselves without coming to the group. I mean, you don't have to if it's concerning just your show. But everybody else would probably like to know what's going on.
There was no warming up or testing out your opponent in this one. From the moment the chamber door was locked,
you're right, Nightmare Queen's like giving the content creator the big old middle finger. You know what? Like I said, I don't know if I'll keep, I don't know if I'll change something, I don't know.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat. I can't believe what he had to overcome to win this Elimination Chamber match.
I love doing this, to be honest with you. I mean, you guys do too. But when you look at something and you constantly notice, like you're just, as Nightmare Queen puts it, you're just constantly getting the middle finger.
The superstars in this one got after
what do you do? Like, how do you change it?
Well, what I'm doing is, you know, y'all don't want to watch my live streams? Okay, I won't live stream anymore. I'll make videos. Y'all don't want to watch the videos? And you have a character on the show? Okay. The character is just gonna fade away. Yes, it might happen in a storyline where he's gonna fade away. You don't want to help me with my videos when I come to you for help? Okay. You're gonna disappear in a storyline. You know, you're just not gonna disappear. I'll make it public. You know, you're disappearing. You know, for video content. And then, if eventually I get to pretty much only my characters, okay, that's cool. I'll go from, you know, showcasing y'all characters to bringing back all my characters that I've gotten rid of throughout the years to implant your characters. Like, you know, USA Man doesn't get much attention anymore. The Nasty Boys I got rid of so I can add in your guys' people. What is it? The 4 spacemen that I brought in last year but I didn't bring back this year, you know, I'll bring them back. Everybody that I just stopped bringing in so I can have more space for your characters. Well, your character's gonna have less space because I'm gonna start worrying about my characters a lot more instead of yours if y'all just don't want to show up anymore. You know, that's not everybody, like Nightmare Queen and Young Samurai and all that who still show up. They're still gonna have their space. Like, their space is not gonna go anywhere. But the people that don't show up, you know, the space is gonna get yanked, and it's either gonna go back to me, or it's gonna go to somebody, you know, who actually shows up. Why do you think that a lot of people only have one character on my show, but people like Nightmare Queen, Young Samurai, Mr. P, and Vito has multiple characters on my show? It's because they show up, and I'm gonna care about them more than people that don't show up. You know, like in this one, I can also say someone came to me and said, you know, after they realized, you know, that their character's about to get eliminated and it's going eliminated through storyline, they came to me privately, talked to me one-on-one, and let me know that they still watch, and they gave me proof that they still watch. They just say they don't comment and they don't, you know, make themselves knowledgeable, but they gave proof to me that, you know, they still show up. And that person is no other than Austin Steen. And that's why Austin Steen is going to be making his comeback soon.
But, you know...
Good, Vito.
So, here's the thing. Like I said, like, I don't want to not do this, but if something's got to change, either I don't know if I'm going to need to go, and I hate to do it. I don't like piggybacking off people, but if I gotta go do what Sykes doing, that's what I'm gonna do. You know, if I gotta go do something else, that's what I'm gonna do. I get it. A lot of people are into this PG era bullshit going on, and that's what a lot of people are anymore. And if I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you, I'm not.
I don't
That's
like
not
it.
me.
Well, good.
Yeah. And that's one thing that my channel will not leave from, is my IPCW content will always stay non-PG. It will have cussing. It will have blood. It will have weapons. It will have extreme. And you're gonna realize within episode 11. That's right, guys. Within episode 11, that IPCW within episode 9 keeps its normal pace, goes a little dark. Episode 10, no, episode 8, sorry, episode 8 does that. Episode 9 gets darker, and you can see a lot more creativity goes into it. But episode 10, not 11, episode 10, things are gonna get real dark. Then from 11, things are gonna get darker. And by episode 12, things are gonna be more extreme, more darker, more non-PG, and a lot of people are gonna get more involved. And you guys will see if you guys stay around. If you guys don't stay around, you guys won't see.
Like, we're not sitting here. We're not gonna call everybody out. That's not how we do it. We're gonna sit here and be adults. But you know, like I said, this is a conversation. Like, if you guys got ideas of what to do, come at me. I'm looking at the comments right now. I'm reading them. And hi, Damian Johnson. I didn't see you pop in. You know, if you guys got ideas, shoot them at me. The only thing, like, this is us coming to you. This may have been my video. It may show up on my channel. But it ain't just me who feels this way. Psych feels this way.
Three here.
Lasso feels this way. Like, we're all just like, what the fuck do we got to do to make this work? Because we don't want to quit doing this.
I'm an outsider looking in on this because I don't do wrestling streams.
Yes, but you're a content creator, you jackass. That's what I'm getting at.
Well, I know, but...
You're a content creator, you jackass. That's what I'm getting at.
God damn it, Vito. But yeah, I mean, it like I said, it hurts me because whenever I look at the time and effort that these guys put in, and they don't get the, like, I guess recognition would be a better word for what they're doing. It just, I feel the way they feel. Like, why should it be pushed if nobody's going to help the push?
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing GTA content for the past 4 years. GTA is dead, but for some odd reason, I still get views. I don't know if it comes from you guys or just random people.
You know, and with that being unsaid, how we all know that Vito has 93 subscribers, and we all know that he's the most that people are going to watch us is going to get 20 views because people don't care. I'm not trying to bash Vito, but there's a reason why I'm saying this. And I have 739 subscribers, and I know we have the same subscribers, and most of my subscribers are not going to watch Vito's. But for those of you who actually took time out of your day, that's right, for y'all that took time out of your day to watch this, and you didn't have to, you guys are going to get a special announcement right here. And that is, a couple of you guys already know about it and all that, but, you know, obviously, if you've been paying attention to my Twitter, and you've been paying attention to the last video I watched, I announced that, you know, there's a giveaway coming up. And like I said, with me sitting at 739 subscribers, I kind of plan on it being a 1,000 subscriber giveaway, But depending on how my subscribers go, it might just be an 800 subscriber giveaway. But with that being said, there's a big giveaway coming to my channel. You know, where I'll be giving away not one person something, not two people something, not three people something, but 5 people have an opportunity to get the same. It's gonna be the same thing, but 5 people have the opportunity to get it. And what is it? Well, I'm not gonna go that far into detail. Not yet.
How do you enter this giveaway? He's not going to tell you that either.
Nope, because that's something that goes on Sykes' channel.
In order for you to do that, what you need to do is, if you're not subscribed, for the new people that are coming in, or for some of the people that haven't, you need to go subscribe to Sykes' channel at Magnum Optimus Entertainment to go find out what you need to do for that giveaway, how you need to be involved, and what the giveaway is. Now, leading into that, Vito has, what, 93 subscribers?
Mm-hmm.
What I want you guys to do, and I want to see this either before the end of this stream or sometime after this stream, I want you guys to share this video right here. I want you guys, and everybody in this party wants you guys right now to slap the like button if you like the video. I mean, hell, you don't even have to hit the like button, for Christ's sake. But
you can hit the dislike for all we care.
I mean,
which we prefer you not to, but
but okay, for Vito, I know the struggle of how long it took for me to get to 100 subscribers. And what we want you guys to do is share the video, subscribe if you're new, and tell people what we do. Bring them into the channel. Make sure, you know, if they don't subscribe, at least show them the video and say, hey, these guys are doing something. Let's get a following going for this man's right here, because he's been working his ass off.
And like he said, and like the whole point of this video is, we're hinting to you that when he streams, or uploads something,
change is coming.
The more views that he gets, the more often the content will drop. The more that his views drops, the less likely the video will come next.
And we're not saying it for the views or the subscribers. We're saying it as a motivational thing. The more people that come around to watch and enjoy, the more he will do it.
It will motivate him to do it, and he will, because it's kind of like me. When I first started, and I had barely any subscribers, and all that.
To stick a chainsaw to this dude's face just to get him to stream, man. Like,
yeah,
that was the sad part.
The more people that started showing up, not only you guys could see, the more energy and the more passion I got about it, and you know, the more people that interacted with IPCW in the comment section, and that I could talk to, and we could talk about the match.
Hell, I remember the nights we had anywhere from 50, almost 30 to 50 people in a stream. I mean, it was like a very rare occasion, but when we had 20 or 30 people in the stream that night when we streamed, that was the most fun I have ever seen this guy have.
Yeah. And there'll be even nights that, me personally, I would do one live stream and only plan on doing one live stream. People show up, people give me the energy, and then right after that live stream happened, I'm like, I know we're done with IPCW, but hell, why don't we go do EUW now? Because you guys are still around, you guys are having fun, and then I would do 2 streams back to back. Each stream would be 2 hours. I mean, I just did 4 hours back to back. Nowadays, I don't even bother trying that second stream, because my live streams will start off with 20 people in it and end with 4. Vito's will start with 4 and end with 1. Nowadays.
Or 2.
So, I mean...
So therefore, you guys are showing us that, you know...
Sorry.
You don't really care. That you guys care about you know, like, which is nothing wrong with it, but you guys are showing us that we're the bottom of your list. That if we're live streaming and no one else is, fine, you'll watch us. But the second someone else starts streaming, oh no, fuck them. These people are streaming. And that shows us, no, not fuck us. If you guys want to say fuck us, then we just won't blame the content.
Right, I can go back to being a gamer and not worry about YouTube. Hell, I'd go to the Xbox and stream on Twitch if I fucking really wanted to.
What's up? Anyway, but to put it all into my perspective here, I do GTA content, I do Red Dead content. These two right here do wrestling content, which takes a lot more planning and a lot more setup to do. Because they have to go in, set up match card, and like I said, this doesn't apply to certain people because these certain people go to these same struggles. They have to go in, set up a show, set up an arena, set up a match card, promos, and then they have to run the risk of getting 2K'd.
Right.
Now, take from my point of view here. I record videos just like what Psych is doing. I edit just like what, you know, a couple other people do. I'm not putting myself on the chopping block. I'm not putting anybody else on the chopping block. But the time and effort that it takes, we could, as Vito said, we could go do something else. We could not worry about this.
Yeah.
But we choose to do this for the people who enjoy watching it. That's like I got asked the other day by my friend that was actually subscribed to you when we started IPCW Psych. She asked me yesterday. She wanted to know where the IPCW streams have been. And I had to tell her, I was like, he just hasn't had the motivation to do it. I mean, it was just, I'm not the type of person to divulge anybody's business. I don't like doing that. I don't like taking the spotlight from people. So, but the main thing I can ask you guys is, please, I mean, if you don't want to do it, don't come to people and, you know, raise hell because something's not getting done in your favor or done in someone else's favor, and then expect, you know, something to change when the people who are raising hell haven't been in the box to play the game. Don't work like that.
Right.
I mean, I'm guilty of it. Don't get me wrong. As Psych, for the longest time, I didn't show up to IPCW, but I bitched about the shit that wasn't getting done right.
Yep.
But I was the co-host. I mean, he had to threaten to find a new co-host for my ass to come back.
Yeah.
And it's not that we didn't show him respect, young samurai. Alright, here's the deal, right? You stream every day, and you cannot sit there and tell me you don't. I get the notifications every day, right? Now,
sometimes 2 to 3 times a day, but
now,
I'll shut up.
Put it to you like this. Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. I misread what you were saying. Okay. Never mind.
Your
Back
Uber
up.
has arrived.
But no, like, legitimately though, like, I said, this ain't us bitching. Like, if you guys got an idea, because like I said, I don't want to quit. Psych don't want to quit. But if people don't show up, what's the point in us doing this, guys? So if you guys got ideas or whatever, I'm looking at the comment section. I may be a little slow reading them, but I'm here.
We all a little slower once in a while.
And just like with me doing the videos that I'm doing, like I have episode 9, well I have episode 8 almost fully recorded. And some of you guys are here right now knows I've been coming to you guys within the last couple days and asking for y'all to send me music. And you guys know why I'm asking that. And on episode 8, I almost have everybody's music installed onto that episode.
Except
I just
for
gotta,
mine.
I just have to go to except yours, because we just have to figure out what we're gonna do for you. So if
I
you
know,
guys,
right?
if you guys can think of a song that we could use for Lasso's entrance, well, send it our
Somebody
way, and we'll
please
listen
give
to
me
it.
an idea.
But
Because
on
I
top
am
of that,
lost.
But the whole point, on top of that, I just gotta get with a couple people for promos, and then after that, I gotta render the video, and then after I render the video, me and these guys will be going through me, Lasso, and Vito as the main, since we are the main people that show up now for IPCW. We're gonna be doing commentary over it. That's right. We'll be doing commentary, but we won't be doing like live stream commentary. We'll be doing recorded commentary.
So
Which
everything
means we
will be
all
on
have
point.
to sit down at some time during the day, and we have to both go through and do our own commentary bits,
Yep.
which is going to take, if not twice as longer to do, for
Well, see-
an entire episode.
Well, see, we're not going to do separate. We're all going to be doing commentary together, but we'll all be able to watch it kind of together, because I have a plan, to do it. To where we all will be doing it together, and we'll all be
He
seeing
has
the
a
same
plan,
things. But
Jesus
here's
Christ.
the difference, though. Before, I had everybody shut up during the promo. I can lower our commentary down to where the promo is louder than us, and like WWE does. There'll be commentary over the promo. There'll be a promo going, we'll be doing commentary, but not only that, we all be seeing the same thing at the same time, and all that.
Yeep.
And between each episode, won't be every episode, but there'll be a few episodes where some of y'all might get invited to come. Like Young Samurai might have his own special episode where it's only him being commentary with us. There might be times where Nightmare Queen does. There might be times where Nightmare.
Or
there might
we
be
have a
times where-
completely special guest that nobody knows about
Yep.
that
Shit, there
makes
might
a
even-
surprise appearance.
There might be even times where I kick Lasso and Vito out of the commentary booth for one night, and I invite a whole tag team.
Yeah, give me a night off. You ain't
Like-
gave me a night off in freaking
say-
6 months. God
Like
damn.
say how Nightmare and Joker have a tag team. I can invite the Undead Brotherhood. It'll be me and the Undead Brotherhood for one episode. I could kick them out. The next episode, invite Weapon X. I could kick them out and, invite freaking the funky ones. Who knows? But I could definitely say things are coming to a change, and you want to be a part of that change.
You better
don't wanna
get
be
on the
against that
train
change.
now, because this motherfucker ain't stopping.
And with
But
this change, the train is selling tickets to for the good old $3.99. All you gotta do is show up. Stop showing up, that train's gonna stop accepting your boarding pass. When that train stops accepting your boarding pass, you're gonna fade away.
You're fucked.
And
You
when
find yourself obsolete.
when that train gets to its destination, you're gonna wish you stuck on that train, because you might even get on that train at the beginning, but before that train gets to its destination,
You'll be off it
there's
at the
gonna-
end.
there's gonna be pit stops, and the train will kick you off. Some
And we
people,
won't-
the train might not stop, but you will be kicked off. Some people, the train will
Tuck and
let you
roll.
walk off.
Tuck and roll. Anyway.
And when that train gets to its final destination, you're gonna wish you stuck around. You're gonna wish you supported. And if you don't, well, damn, sorry about your damn luck.
I mean, the content creation game is hard as it is. It don't matter what you do.
And
I've
my
seen...
game's is growing because the ideas I have, I've showed
Dude,
Vito
you're
already.
sitting at 1,000
Couple of ideas.
subscribers almost, and I'm proud of you for that, because
Well,
you...
This next
you-
thing should have jumped me completely there.
Well, yeah, and it's not about, it's not about the views or the subscribers,
Yeah.
guys. I'm gonna put that out there, because we all know what it's really about. We
Yeah.
want people to come in and see that we're doing something with this content, so they can say, hey, this guy's doing this, and they can go to their friends and say, hey, these people are doing this, and these people go to these people, these people go to these people. Hell, I've seen freaking people get more haters off of a freaking video and it made them famous. But that's not the case. We want you guys to be here, to be a part of this movement, to be a part of this team. Which means, you know, if you're down with it, if you want to go with it, you got to get on the wagon, you got to get on board and figure out where to go.
Like I said, guys,
like I said, go ahead, Vito.
Like, it really isn't, it isn't about the views, it's just it gets very depressing after a while of looking at your old view counts and coming to look at these.
Exactly. Like, I could sit at 739 subscribers the rest of my life, as long as my live stream didn't have only 3 to 4 people in it by the end. Like, if my whole live stream, everybody was active, people were constantly there, and I had the same 200 to 300 views, I would do it. But when you go from 300 views to 200 views to 100 views to 50 views, you just kind of get shown what's the point, that people will stop caring.
Excuse me.
Shit, if I wanted only 50 views, I would start a new fucking YouTube channel. Go from the start.
Somebody said tuck and roll.
Yep.
No, but what the funny thing is, guys, is we'll take you back to another incident. We all know there's haters in this game. And let me reiterate this. The haters make you famous, because you know what they do? They go talk shit about you. Then when they talk shit about you, somebody's got to come check you out, and then they got to see if the rumors are true. But in this incident, the people that support you are what make this possible. And if there's no support and no movement behind the support, the people that you're trying or claiming to support are not going to push forward with their own creation.
Yep.
Because think back, when we were doing IPCW, we had certain people, not going to put any names out there, we had, what, 6 people with their hands. Three plus another 2, trying to figure out where the storyline was going to go, what the story. Oh, Vito blue screened.
It's all good.
What the story was going to go, how it was going to end. We also had a couple people that would change the storyline up halfway through one of our show lines, as far as IPCW was concerned. That made that hard for everybody. The object of the point is there's got to be communication, guys. If you're going to support somebody or be a part of a community, there's got to be some sort of communication. Now, I'm going to ask this question, and I want an honest answer. If you were in this position where you had 250 views on a stream, and you went to links to make it better, and then all of a sudden you went from 150, 200 views down to 15, what would you do? Like, if you went down to 15 views a stream, with you having, you know, say, we'll use Psych for an example, where Psych has almost 800 subs. What would you do if you had 400 people in that stream one night, and then one night, after a couple months of streaming, trying to make it better, there was maybe 12 people that came in? How would you go about voicing your opinion to that situation?
Yep. Like, just like me. even though my views have dropped, my work that I've put in, when I'm putting in IPCW is growing more. Like IPCW, I used to put only maybe an hour in, and that was just the hour to prep it, to set up the matches, set up the promos, think of how I want the promos to go, and start the live stream, and then stream it for 2 hours. So in all, 3 hours of work went into just that one episode. So far, on this, because we've done episode 7 of this season, and you guys already know, by now I'm already almost to 100 episodes per season, and I'm only on episode 8, so you guys can see how, you know, my passion has gone down a lot, but I'm trying to bring it back. And me saying that is, with episode 8, it's already taken me 6 hours to edit it, and I'm not anywhere near done with how I want it to be. Give me 1 second, I have a phone call.
And for the people that have been there, like, okay, from the people that we've picked up, while Psych takes his phone call, from the people that we picked up, like, I'll use a couple people for an example. I'll use a couple of my subscribers, for example, as a matter of fact. A few subscribers of mine came from Psych's channel when I was fighting to get to 100 subscribers. Like, the night that Psych was playing, I think he was doing Until Dawn. I think it was. And I came into the stream one night, I was about ready to quit. Because I had been fighting for the past year and a half to get above 100 subscribers. And all it took was Psych saying, hey, he's trying to get to 100 subscribers, he's close, somebody go help him out. And I had 3 of you guys that are still subscribed from day one, that still watch all of my videos from when I was trying to fight to get to where I was, that still come by the channel, that got me to 100 subscribers. And I told them that they're the ones that got me to 100. So the question is, or the answer to said problem, is when you look at
definitely an electric feeling to this venue tonight. Man, this card is just packed with so many great matches, and this one is definitely among the most anticipated, I'd say.
The ideas have to be there, the motivation has to be there, the drive has to be there. Fan base support has to be there, because without the fan base, the person cannot be who they are. Like Vito. Vito's a straight up asshole. Vito could straight up say right now in the middle of this stream, screw you guys, I'm done.
That gives new meaning to have a seat.
For better lack of words.
Yeah.
But Vito turned around and was like, alright, I'm gonna stream this, and if people don't like what I have to say,
fuck them.
To hell with it. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. Well, like I was saying though, you know, you guys know before, I would have rushed and got this episode out. Like, this episode would have been out.
Oh man, that hurt. Now
it's Roman
Reigns.
I've been taking my time, making sure that the video can be as good as it can be,
he just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes
I plan on probably doing 8 episodes before I release the first one, and coming out with a whole trailer. That's right, a whole trailer. Not like how I did the intro trailer. No, like a whole trailer to where bits and pieces of each episode will be combined into one to hype you guys up a week before that episode comes out. That first episode comes out and all that. As you guys know, I've already hitting some of y'all to do promos. I've already hitting some of y'all to send me music. I've hitting some of y'all to do this and do that. And I'm just thinking of ideas to make IPCW the best that it can be. And, you know, I haven't hit everybody up with the full details. It was me, because in my past, not calling you out, it wasn't just one person who did it, it was a couple people. But, I would do something to different IPCW from any other show. And I had 8 shows copying what I just did because they see how well it did, and then kind of it went from making me different to I'm just pretty much another channel because I'm doing what other people are doing. You know, and that's why I haven't let out all the full details on what I'm doing with this recorded IPCW, except to certain people that I know won't still completely all that is, like Vito. You know, and I have no problem if he wants to, you know, record instead of live stream. And I know he won't do the same exact thing that I'm doing with the record. To where some people, I'm worried about them taking the recording thing because I'm afraid that they're going to do exactly what I did with the recording.
Well, Roman first had dreams of
But with
dominating
their
the
showing
gridiron after an
different
incredible college career at
that
Georgia
has
Tech.
done in the past.
Sports entertainment
Not
is in his
naming
blood.
names.
When you talk about Roman Reigns' family in this business, you're
And like
talking about
Lasso
a
said and
dynasty.
Vito said,
A Samoan
at the end of
dynasty,
each
and it's something
IPCW
an
episode,
opponent doesn't want
yes, the
any
first
part
8
of.
will be
You're
recorded,
talking about generations of
if throughout
warriors.
the episodes you see a storyline going a certain way and you want to comment down how it's going to go, or if you want to comment down an option I can do for a storyline. You know, if you want to give me ideas,
Shit, put it out there.
put it down in the comments down below in each video, and I will for sure think about it, and I'll throw my own spin in on your storyline, but I'll use your storyline, and I might even give you credit in the video. Who knows?
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end
I
of a
mean,
match,
a lot of you
guys.
guys
All that's
know
left
that
now
there's
is for McIntyre to
a
finish
lot of things that could go way
deposit it
wrong.
down.
But the catch is, excuse me, the catch for this is, the point to prove is there needs to be a motivational uplift. We're all striving for the same goal. We're all striving for the same goal. We're trying to make something of ourselves as far as content creators. I mean, to be fucking honest with you guys, starting YouTubers, do you realize how hard it is for us to get recognition? It is impossible. Because look at all these freaking other YouTubers that have, you know, 1 million, 2 million subs, 3 million subs that do this type of stuff that, you know, Spike or Vito or, you know, 2 other people that are currently in the comment section or 3 other people. Who the hell ever is in the comment section? You guys do all the same stuff. You guys do the same type of stuff. You don't do the same exact stuff, but you do the same stuff.
Oh man, Roman Reigns doesn't even know where he is.
You gotta look at it. It's hard as hell to get recognition for doing this shit. So, what better way to do it than to freight train the shit out of this? And by freight training the shit out of this, by working together and building the fan base, when you build the fan base, you get what you ask for. You want to be noticed, you want to be out there, you want to make yourself something. And the only way you can do that is by helping each other through the situation. Like say, okay, prime example, if Sight was to come to me, because I do GTA content, you guys know that. If Sight was to come to me and say, hey, I'm thinking about playing GTA again, what can we do to come up with an idea that will work for your channel, if not both of us? Or, you know, take for example, I'll use Young Samurai for an example since he's in the comment section. If Young Samurai with Weapon X and Hannibal Snyder with Nomads will come together and say, you know, even though it's 2 rival MCs, if they were to come together and say, what can we do to make this storyline insane? Do you realize what could happen? Do you realize what could be done? if the people that are trying to make themselves something work together. I'm not saying, you know, Psych go take somebody's idea or, you know, somebody else, you know, try to twist somebody else's idea, but try to make it work in unison with each other.
Yeah. For example, one of the biggest rivalries to this day on IPCW. Hannibal Snyder and Cole Pierce before they joined the Nomads. And the reason why that is the biggest, the second biggest might be Weapon X and Hannibal Snyder. Well, Weapon X and the Fallen Nomads, but the first is Cole Pierce and Hannibal Snyder, because not only can me and Vito work off of each other perfectly, but we also sat there for probably a couple hours at a time and discussed how we can do each episode. And then I would film my episode and do some things that we talked about. And then not only that, he would hold in his aggression to how he thought about that episode in. He would think on it, and he would not only would he do what we talked about, but he would put the passion that he felt through that episode. And when he did his promo to go back at Hannibal Snyder, he put the passion in that and the way he thought into that to expand what we talked about and make it better. And then I would do the same thing, and we would just go back and forth to where I can say me and a couple people have tried this, and we can't because some people get too into their feelings. Like Hannibal Snyder would say something, and you would see him flipping out in the comic session. They would join the party, they'd be flipping out, and then kind of
this is what makes him one of the
it went from fun to pretty much.
It went from oh shit, somebody's pissed.
Yeah, it went from fun to someone's actually pissed. Well, me and Vito, we didn't let it truly get to us. We let it, you know, get to us to the point where we can go back on it and have fun with it. But we didn't have to worry about
the professionalism of the show, not to cut you off.
But we didn't have to worry about going back and forth and watch what we had to say, worrying about if it's actually going to hurt the feelings of the other person. No, we didn't care. We know we didn't have to care. We would actually try. And Vito would be in the live stream with me, and he'd be laughing as it goes on. And you would see his show, and he'll let his feelings go into the promo, and he'd say some things back to get under Hannibal Snyder's skin. Because at the end of the day, we knew John Vito and Cole Pierce and Hannibal Snyder and Little Psych, aka Madam Optimus, are two totally different people. And when it came to Hannibal Snyder and John Vito, well, Hannibal Snyder and Cole Pierce, they acted two different ways for each other. And then then me and Vito, we knew to act a certain way. Like Lasser said,
the catch is take it with a grain of salt. I mean, help
to where.
But like, if you know it's show related, leave it show related.
Exactly. Don't bring it out. Like for some of y'all, I understand why y'all get mad at him, because he does go too far sometimes. But Justin, with his promos that he does in the comic section, is he's trying to do kind of what me and Cole Pierce did, but you guys get actual butthurt from it. You guys actually get upset from it. And then you guys join the party flipping out about that. To where if you instead took that and gave me an idea with a promo to put behind that, and on the next episode, the way you felt happened to a promo to where instead of people getting upset in the comic session, it went into a promo and enhanced it to eventually you guys got your hands onto each other. Because that's what WWE does. When they have Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins in the ring together and they are feuding against each other, in the ring, they are making sure that you knew they hated each other. That you knew Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns hated each other. And they would get under each other's skin. But outside of that ring, damn well no, they're sitting backstage, drinking water, playing on their phones, showing pictures to each other, acting like they're the best friends, like they really are, because they know inside the ring is one thing and outside the ring is one thing. And that is one thing that me and Vito have been able to do the best, is show exactly how we can keep characters in one way and keep the real life in one way. And that's what I personally think some of y'all need to do, and it'll keep a lot less drama around. And that's, I feel like, the reason why a lot drama is around is because you take what people say in the comment section way too seriously sometimes. If you just shrug it off and, you know, kind of, you know, let them know that you've seen it so they didn't keep repeating it, but kind of shrugged it off, came to me one-on-one and said, hey, this person said this, I didn't like that. Can you work this type of promo in to where I adjust that situation, and you pinpoint the exact things that you want to address in that promo, and you send it to me. The next time I give your guy a promo, damn well straight that I could make it as interesting and entertaining to where there's no drama between y'all two. And that's also another thing is Justin keeps going with what he says because he sees how it affects you guys. He sees that you guys get upset with it. You guys get annoyed with it.
Justin's the hype of the chat. I'm not gonna lie, because if y'all remember back when a certain couple of people had issues with us, if you remember, it went live on Vito's channel and we gave absolutely no shits. We said what was on our minds at that time and we didn't care. If you guys remember, Justin, during this issue, was in this chat, listening to what we were saying, and he was going back and telling the other people that we were freaking steaming and fuming oysters about what we were saying. So what Justin was doing, in retrospect, yes, he was trying to start more shit, but at the same time, Justin was feeding off of that, trying to make it interesting for everybody. In a way, yes, he was kind of pushing the limit, but at the same time, we just didn't care.
Exactly, we didn't let it get to us too far. You know what I mean? And that's what, honestly, we all need to do as a whole. When we see people trying to troll us in the comment section, don't actually get pissed in it. Laugh at them. Laugh at the comment and shrug it off. If someone's trying to annoy one another in the comment section, like I said, make it from the comment section and into real life, into an actual rivalry on the game. Make it into where whoever show you on gets around and you guys do a promo, and that promo turns into an actual in-game rivalry, to where at the end of that rivalry, you guys don't hate each other no more. You know, and honestly, that's all Justin's trying to do. You know, a lot of people get way too upset with what he does and actually reacts to it. And that's why he keeps going. Because what he wants, I can see it, is he wants to be part of the main attention. He wants to always be the main attraction of the shows. He wants to be the biggest heel and all of that. And him doing that is getting under y'all's skins and trying to have the most matches and the most rivalries to where he gets the spotlight. That's all he's trying to do, is make sure he gets the spotlight. To where it doesn't always work in his favor, as you guys see, as Justin has really been on a much of a winning streak. He's been losing more than he's been winning, as you guys can see. But that though done, some of you guys are going to also notice, you know, not going to go into too much details, but IPCW is going to be partnering up with a few other wrestling companies. And when I say partnering up, kind of like how IPCW and PHW used to go, to where the storylines reflected on both shows. But here's the difference, though, between that. If you win a title on one show, you wear it on the other show.
It's kind of like a cosign deal.
yeah, so say your main show is IPCW, and well, Benjamin just lost, but you know we're not gonna talk about that. But say you win an IPCW title, and you're part of GHW. Well, when you show up on GHW, if you don't have a GHW title, you're going to be wearing that IPCW title out to the ring. If you're a part of GHW and you win a GHW title and you do not have an IPCW title, you'll be wearing that GHW title to the ring. And on top of that, you will be able to defend. Because here, spoiler alert, GHW is one of the shows in Contact. But
spoilers.
But if you have an IPCW title and you go to GHW, you can defend that IPCW title at GHW, and you can lose it at GHW to someone who's not even assigned to IPCW. What would that mean? Well, they just got a contract to IPCW until they lose that title. And if Hannibal Snyder likes them, they stay on that show. Same with IPCW and GHW.
But we can't go into too much detail about how it's going to work, because if we do that, it ruins the surprise.
Exactly. And Young Samurai, you know why I'm saying that? Don't do it. But
why you got to put him on blast like that? If you gonna put him in the hot seat, at least give him a piece of pizza. God dang.
I was giving a piece of pizza next.
I'm giving him a piece of pizza. You was giving him the crust.
Okay, I was giving him the crust. But how is that gonna work? Like we said, we're not gonna show you. You're just gonna have to see, and it's gonna start with GHW and IPCW, and another company could be added to that. Who knows? But pretty much the storylines could be very similar, and you're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. If you pay attention to GHW recently, you're going to see exactly how familiar the storylines will be. And with that being said, I recorded the first part of that. It will be in episode number 10 is when the partnership between GHW and IPCW will be joining in, and the storylines will be mixing in like a glove. You'll see exactly how that's going to work. You just gotta stay tuned. Just gotta remember, before episode 10 of IPCW comes out, refresh on this whole season of GHW. That's right, rewatch it all. Vito even forgot about this part. I'm not gonna say what part, but the part that you guys see is mixing in when you watch it. Vito forgot about it, and he was questioning how that would work. And then all I had to say was one thing. And he was like, oh shit, you're right, that does work. And Vito will be able to work off of that too, to where you will see pretty much the same rivalries happen between the two shows and everything. Because the reason why GHW is going to be the first one partnering up with IPCW like this is because, like I said, the Cole Pierce and Hannibal Snyder rivalry. We work together like a glove, and we rival together like a glove.
These two could be, if these two could make a motorcycle, it'd be one hell of a motorcycle, I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
Hell, if this was WWE, he's the Vince McMahon to my Stone Cold Steve Austin, okay?
Question is, who would be the fat back wheel?
Yeah.
But anyway, I have a what you would call I have a favor to ask of you guys.
No.
Goddamn. What I would like you guys to do as fellow content creators, as I've said it before, what I want you guys to do to help out, when you stream, like, I understand it's your channel. Don't get me wrong. I'll say that. I understand it's your channel. You have the choice. But when you stream and you have new people coming into your stream, plug the shit out of the streams. Because if you don't, you know, how are you gonna get that following that you are, you know, that you're looking for, or that your community members are looking for? Because I can't tell you how many times in my last few videos that I've done, I have plugged every subscriber that I know that is a content creator. I may not make that entire list, but I have plugged, you know, Psych, I've plugged Vito, I've plugged Young Samurai, I've plugged Nightmare Queen, I've plugged the other Nightmare we call Swag, I've plugged, you know, a bunch of other people. Plug and promote, people. That's basically all I ask. Is the community is something that is difficult to go through. So, look, I mean, it's just one word: plug.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know. We've been bitching about this for almost an hour, guys.
Almost an hour.
Sorry.
What the hell are you talking about? It's been an
Hour
hour
and a
and
half.
30 minutes almost. Almost an hour.
So what do we do? What do we do for the remainder of this, guys? Do we find something else to bitch about, or do we just end the stream?
I mean, I spent more.
I'm tired that you're bitching because we're bitching.
Well, you know, if you're bitching because we're bitching, I mean, we're doing something right.
But no, guys, like I said, this wasn't just a, like, I need to air out how I felt, because honestly, it's built me up, and it's kind of had me on edge a lot. There's a reason why I haven't streamed. I've told you guys, if you guys ain't gonna show up, I ain't gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna just do me and do what I want to do.
Yep.
And that's me putting it simple, is if people don't start showing up, and it proved me at one point we had like 8 people in the fucking viewing. We've had 38 fucking comments. That's the most comments I've had in a long time, between more than fucking like 3 people. But no, it does not go to them people that show up every time I stream. It goes to the people that don't. 93 people I have subscribed on my channel. And I'm only seeing maybe 4 of them. 5 of them.
And a big thank you is owed to those like 4 or 5, because they're there constantly.
Yeah.
Vito could stream at 3 o'clock in the morning and these sumbitches will be there.
So, I don't know. I'm to the point where, like I said, if shit don't get fixed,
It's gonna get broke even more.
Yeah, because I'll break it. I don't give a fuck. Y'all think the broken Matt Hardy gimmick was fucked? Wait until I show you what a broken Vito looks like, and then y'all gonna freak out.
Oh no! Oh no! No! Don't even go that far. No. Anyway, I mean, the common factor here is we're all trying our best. Just, yeah, it's just one of those.
Yep.
Like I said, we need to get out here.
What do we do from here?
I don't know. I think we end the stream. I think we've said enough about this subject. If we keep talking about it, we're going to beat it to the ground.
Well,
I think so.
All I gotta say is this. If you enjoyed this stream of us ranting and raving about shit that didn't get done, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to subscribe if you're new, and turn on the post notifications. That way you don't miss another upload from Vito, or any of us for that matter. And make sure, while you do all that, share the video so a lot of other people can see it.
Pretty much.
Alright, Psych. Anything you want to say before we go out?
No, I think I said everything I needed to say. Just,
well, guys, as lovely
when
as it's
IPCW
been,
comes back. It'll be a change.
Yes.
With that being
Now back
said,
to
I don't think we're gonna be streaming anything more tonight. So I can honestly tell you guys this: goodbye and good night.
Bye.